Today we're going to be doing boxing with stick work. Let's get it started. Hey guys, my name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. For the Filipino martial arts, they've been using these for generations after generations, but it's become very popular to do the boxing sticks, to do sticks with the boxing with your athletes. And I find it to be very helpful because I've been holding focus mitts for over 35 years. And it's done a lot of hard, it's really hard on your joints after a long period of time, especially when you work with some top athletes and they strike hard. Really helps me to help keep my students' precision, my athletes' precision down really well because we have a smaller target and we're not always focused on striking with power. We're also striking with precision and with speed and being able to respond quicker. And so by using the sticks, the stick is a very, very important tool. Now, what I recommend, by the way, when it comes to these sticks, just go to Home Depot. Don't go out and buy unless you just are lazy and just don't feel like doing it. But you can literally go to Home Depot and you get yourself some plumbers, plastic tubing, the kind that is used underneath the sink, the red or the blue, and you literally just cut it to 25 to 26 inches long and put some foam from the air conditioner foam and some duct tape and just have it at that. You don't need to have some fancy thing that's made out of leather or whatever. These things last so long, it's ridiculous. And when it goes bad, you can either just build a new one or just put a new thing of duct tape on the outside. I like doing red because red is more easily seen. People can pick it up a little bit better. Some people like to wrap like aluminum tape around the edges so that they can see it even better, but that's what I recommend for the sticks. So my student, Jessica, she's gonna help me out with this. So with the boxing, we'll use gloves. You don't have to use gloves. You can do no gloves, or you can wear mixed martial arts gloves if you want to work on your precision with your knuckles. We'll do these gloves so you can see the punches a little bit better in the lighting. So one of the things is I call this the first two attacks that you would do with the sticks. I call it knighting. Okay, she's in her fighting stance, and I'll take the stick, and this allows the beginner student. She's not a beginner, but it allows the beginner student to see the stick. So when I go like this, I'm knighting her like that. So if I use the right stick, it's opposite. So she'll slip this way. If I use this stick, I go this way. So this is what I call knighting, just like that. And so this is an exercise to develop timing. As long as the coach has good timing and isn't got bad timing, they should have another person hold if they don't have good timing, okay? And when we're doing this, we want to make sure that it goes down the center of where their head was. So she's in her fighting stance. There it is, right there. And then I come on the other side. So that's the first one. And you can do this, practice this basic one with your student to help develop that timing. They need to have, keep staying in your structure. They need to make sure that they have good structure. Their hands are up close to their temple, okay? That is key to all this. Very, very important. If their hands are down by their chin, they're going to get their eyes cut open real easy in sparring and fighting. If it's kicking system, that kick will come up, catch them real easy. Okay, so I always make my students have high guards when they're in close, and they work their slips. Okay, we're slipping off at an angle. When you slip off at a diagonal this way. Okay, you don't slip back unless you have to. You want to stay engaged because how are you going to throw a punch if you're too far away for your next move? That's timing. That's what timing's all about. Okay? So that's the first one. The second one is that if I'll take the stick and I'll bring it way over here and she bob and weaves. And that's what this is. This is a bob and weave exercise, just like that. And she has to make sure. So when I do the stick, I want to put your hands down for a minute. I want to do it right at her jawline, just like that. That's where I want to go. So I'm going right at her jawline. So she bob and weaves underneath. And bob and weaves underneath. So she just can go back and forth doing this exercise. Okay. Now, then the next one is we could do what they call body shots. Okay. So body shots is where she just puts her elbow down to her hip and her hand goes up to her head and she does like a crunch. Do it at the opposite side. Face the camera and then do it that way. So as you can see, she's pointing her elbow and touching her hip. Okay, and this is a way to make sure, because the problem is that, go ahead and stand towards me. If somebody's, when they strike, they may go hook low, hook high. Well, if your hand's not there and you're trying to defend by putting your hand down like this, you're going to get caught. Okay, the other one is if you're savate or a good kicker, you can kick low and then kick high. Well, if that hand's not up there to defend, how are you going to get it? You're not. Okay, so these are some important things when it comes to all this. So all I'm going to do is, so she has to differentiate between this and then bobbing and weaving. And so what I call this the rainbow. When I do this, I'll go like this and do the rainbow. If I'm going to do the body shot, I'm going to come straight like this and indicate it and then go like that. And so that's what this is doing. That's helping her to develop that ability to understand. And so just back and forth, she's paying attention to the center of the body. Okay, that's where her eyes are. So she knows exactly what she's doing. Okay, then we have high cover. High cover, go ahead and demonstrate high cover. Yep. So see how she shrugs her shoulder when she high covers to help protect her temple? This hand can even go back a little bit, but we want to protect basically the side of the head from the temple, back, around the ear, and then this jawline. That's the most important. So then I'll take the stick and I'll come straight in like this. So notice where I have the sticks. I have them up on my shoulder to indicate where so if I go to the body, see how I bring my hand down like this, and I'm going to telegraph that movement. Okay, then high, yep, and I brought it up to the shoulder. Okay, so that's this. And if you're a Filipino martial artist, what does this look like? This is kop kop pai pai. This is with ticking motion. Okay, so we then the body, and then the top, just like that. So then we have knighting. Yep. We have bob and weave. We have body shots. Head shots. And doing full cover. Okay, so those are some of the basic defenses. We also have body shot going straight, and she's going to just put her elbow. She can parry it, or she can just drop down and cover it, just like that. If I went straight in like this, she would just, I'm coming straight in. She just parries it out of the way. So from the camera angle, you're just going like that. Yep. If I do the other side, she'll just like this, and that's what that looks like. So that's important. The other way is just to, if you're early, you can jam up. But in Jun Fan, what'll happen is if I go like this, she just shoots that hand straight to a jab. You see that? So I'm going here, bam, just like that. Bam, bam. The same thing with the cover. Bam. And I showed a variation to this some videos ago. See that? If it covers, she goes straight with a hammer fist. See that? And that is efficiency, the Kamiya motion, just like that. Okay? So one of the things that's important as being a coach and holding is you want your student, you want your athlete to succeed, okay? And one of the things that I see when you go to a boxing gym or certain types of gyms is that the coach, maybe his temperament might be that, he wants to put you through hell. That's great to put somebody and push somebody, but you also want that person to build up confidence. So it's important that when you do focus mitts, when you do, I call these focus sticks, when you do that, you need to make sure that you're allowing the student, the athlete to be able to get it and succeed and build up that speed. Don't have an expectation of somebody before they're even gotten there yet. So there's a lot of bad, toxic belief systems when it comes to coaches and their athletes. Stop doing it. It's got to stop. We want our our students, the only way for them to get better is if you believe in them and you help develop them, and over time they build up that confidence to get faster and faster and faster. Instead of pushing them and throwing all the bricks at them right away and not allowing them, you either keep a student or you lose a student. Give them, meet them where they're at so that they can build confidently. So now what you're to do is just do some basic, we'll just do some basic combinations now. So we'll go slip, cross across, bop, bop, bop. And so now we talk about the precision of the actual stick. So when she does that cross, there it is, see that? You're trying to hit center of mass of the stick, okay? And so how do I put the jab up? So we have jab here and we have jab here, okay? Or cross, I'm sorry, jab and cross on this one, see that? And so you're just gonna literally put it up, make sure it's not in front of your face because you're gonna get it. You gotta do it off to the side, okay? Just like that. And so this helps. And so you also wanna give a little bit when you do it so that she has something comes back to her, okay? When I do hooks, I'm gonna go like this. See how I did that? That's a hook. And the other side's a hook here. So we can go hook, 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 just like that. And so she could develop her timing. You can help your athlete develop that timing. Yep, straight, yep. So straights and hooks. Straights and hooks, yep. Okay, and then we have overhands, yep. So overhand, you're gonna do it off in an angle like this. Boom, 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 just like that. So think of it, when you put it in front, you'll do it at a diagonal like that. And that'll allow them to throw the angle. And make sure when you throw, because right now she's not quite doing the angle right, or doing the punch, it needs to go in like this. Not like this. You don't want to pull through on your punch because that's when you're going to get hit here if they bob and weave underneath. So you're going to go here, hit and retract, hit and retract, hit and retract, hit and retract. Yep, go straight in on it. Yep. Once you get out, when you do an overhand, once you get out, you come in like that, okay? You don't want to go like this, like that, because that's when you get in trouble, okay? Boom, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, you're trying to knock them out. Okay, body hooks are right here. Uppercuts are right here. So what you want to do is you don't want to put it right in front of their eye. You want to do it off to the side. So it's opposites. Okay, so she's going to come up. So you're going to do yeah, I think it's, let's see. Yeah, so we'll go here and you'll use this one, I think, right? Yeah, yeah. So just have it off to the side like that. Boom, and then you go here. The best thing is to do it like this, over the top like this. And so you have head height, you'll just hold it around the chin height. And if you want to do body shots, it'll be more at this angle right here. Boom. Just like that. Make sure that that stick does not get close to their eyes. We're going to keep our athletes safe, okay? Okay, jab crosses, hooks, body hooks. So notice how she keeps bringing her hand back to her guard. That's important. Overhands, uppercuts. Yep. Yeah, so you get, technically it's like this. And then bodies. Yep. Combinations, here we go. So we have cross, hook, cross. Yep, see that? Cross, hook, cross. Get that, yep, you're not used to that, see? She's got to do some more stick, because this is more precision. So I can add the slip. Now we're going to go the other way. Bob and weave. So let's do overhand, uppercut, overhand. So you'll go here, overhand, uppercut, overhand. Other side. So it's going to be uppercut. We'll go, let's see, overhand. Yep. Yeah, overhand, uppercut, overhand. There we go. Okay. Then we have body hook. So let's do. Good. All right. So then let's go. So you have different variations to this, okay? Other side, same thing. We're gonna go here, and right from here, she could throw a straight punch with this, or she could throw a punch with this hand, okay? So body shot, let's do it overhand, hook, overhand, yep. So body, overhand, hook, overhand, good. Good. All right, so those are some of the basics that we can do with that. Let's do some straight shots. Straight shot, she's gonna do a jab cross hook, bop, bop, bop. So straight, bop, bop, bop. So this is a body shot to here, and it comes straight in. Body shot, very efficient. Why? Because you're defending and you're just coming straight in with the same hand. Less time means the percentage goes up of you actually making contact with that same hand, because they're not ready. If their hands like this, that punch is coming straight back at them. If they're not ready for it, if they're open, you're gonna get it. That's the idea of it. So these are the exercises you can do with the sticks. We call these the focus sticks. I'll see you guys next time. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you will find more information about our online courses and how to get started today.